Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you my everyday kind of more put together makeup and hair look. This is something that I do when I want to just have a little bit more than mascara on. So I'm starting off with my color corrector concealer. This is from Cover FX. It's medium, and I put this on my eyelids just to kind of prep and prime my eyelids before I start my eyeshadow. Next, I'm going to add a little bit of my face powder and just kind of set that so I have a surface that is easily blendable for my eyeshadow. I'm going in with the Amber x9 eyeshadow palette from MAC. And I like the eyeshadows kind of on the outer right rim here. I think that they're a little bit more subtle, something that is more natural I can use every day. I am starting off with that medium toned caramel color, and I'm going to put that in the crease of my eye, and then I'm going to take that on the outer corner of my eye and just kind of blend that all together, just defining my lid a little bit. Next, I'm going in with the kind of medium toned brown. It's a matte color, a little bit darker than the caramel, and I'm putting that on the corner of my eye and taking that across my lid and then carrying any leftover back up into my crease. Now I'm going to take kind of the pinky toned in that palette and blend everything together. Put that primarily on my lid where I don't have the other colors, and then finishing off my eyeshadow with a little bit of that shimmery pink just to highlight. Now I'm going to curl my eyelashes with the Revlon Natural Eyelash Curler. This is something that I have to do because my eyelashes are so long. You might not have to. Now I am going and lining the base of my lash line with a pencil liner, and I do this to create a little bit more definition in my lashes. This is the Revlon Color Stay Eyeliner Pencil. This is the brown color, and next step that I'm going to do is take my MAC palette, the darkest color in there, and just kind of soften that eyeliner, blend it out a little bit. I think that this helps create a little bit more natural of a look. This is something that you can easily skip if you don't want to add eyeliner at all, but I like to do it. Because my eyelashes are so long, like I was saying, I have to take my dry mascara tube. This is the Pure Big Look Mascara. I love the wand on this, and this I use to kind of prime my eyelashes before I apply my final coat of mascara. This is also something that most people don't have to do, but I like to just let it sit a little bit. Now I am taking my moisturizer on a makeup remover pad and just kind of dabbing and wiping away any of the fallout from the eyeshadow that I just did before I apply the rest of my makeup. Now I'm going back in with that Cover FX corrector concealer under my eyes. I do this also a little bit on my nose because I have some redness on my nose. I found that using my fingers actually helps blend things out a little bit better. So now I am going and taking my actual concealer under my eyes, on my nose, and also in any problem areas that I have, and I'm working that through and blending that out. I like to do the corrector first because it helps take the purple away from my dark circles, and then I take this on top. This is the MAC Moisturizing Concealer, and I like that this one helps take any of the dryness away from my skin, especially around my eyes. I typically get pretty dry, so I found that this works really well. I'm applying this concealer to my forehead and to my chin because I have a lot of hormonal breakouts right now, which is a big bummer, but I found that the more makeup I put on them, the worse they get, so that's why I like to keep this as simple as possible. Now I'm going to take a little bit of my face powder on a sponge and just set everywhere I put the concealer. I found that if I don't do this, I actually get pretty creased from the concealer, so this just helps kind of set everything in place. And I'm using just the face powder because I find it's the most simple. Now I'm going to actually stipple in with kind of a big fluffy face brush that face powder. I'm not using any type of liquid foundation. I find that my skin's pretty sensitive and I usually break out when I do use liquid foundation, so I'm just going in with a powder foundation. This one's a little bit more of a full coverage. It's from Lancome. I really like it. I think that the color matches my skin pretty well. This one is the Dual Finish foundation in the color Wheat, and I just go and take that all around my face and then down my neck. I'm going to do a little bit of slight contouring with some bronzer. I just put this right under my cheekbone. This is the NARS. I really love this one. It has a little bit of shimmer. It's the Casino color. I put this around the top of my face just to kind of frame my face, a little bit on the sides of my nose, on my lip, and then I like to take it down and kind of blend my neck out so that my neck matches the rest of my face as far as coloring goes. Next, I'm taking my Bobbi Brown. This is actually a illuminating bronzer powder, but I find that it's the perfect color for a little bit of blush. It's the most natural, and I just like to blend that out with my face powder brush and then go in with probably my favorite. This is the Becca highlighter. I'm sure you guys have heard of this one before. It's so, so pretty. I take that on the top of my cheekbones, and I love the little shimmer that it gives and just finishes off my makeup really pretty. I take that on the top of my nose, on my eyebrow bone, and then in the corner of my eyes, and I think that this really helps me feel like I look awake and my eyes are open, and it's just the perfect finishing touch for all of my makeup. I am now going to fill out my eyebrows a little bit. This is a step that I typically would have skipped before, but once I started doing it, I did not go back. I think that it just makes you feel really refined and makes your makeup look a little bit more professional. This is the Anastasia Brow Wiz pencil. I like that it also comes with a little eyebrow brush here, so I can just kind of brush all the little hairs in place, and it works out perfectly. I am now going back in with that caramel color eyeshadow and going underneath my eyes. This is a step that you can totally skip, but I personally feel like it gives my eyes a little bit more definition. So I'm going to do that caramel color first and then go in with that matte brown shadow on top. The more I layer it, I feel like the easier it blends out and it looks more natural and a lot more soft. So now I am finally going to do my last step of mascara. Now, if you are not like me with these crazy eyelashes, then you probably will not have to do so many steps like I have been saying. So I always do my mascara at the very, very end because I don't want any of the shimmer or any of the powder from anything else to stick to my eyelashes. So now I'm going in with the CoverGirl Supersizer Mascara. The wand is not my favorite, so I typically go back in with that Pure Big Look mascara wand that I used originally in the beginning and just kind of separate my lashes and help them to get to the shape that I like. And to finish off, I just go back in with a little bit of powder and dab kind of my problem areas, and I always, always, always have chapstick. I rarely have a lot of time to actually do my hair in the mornings, so usually I'll curl my hair kind of twice a week, and then on the off days I apply dry shampoo, and I do this in layers and just kind of work this dry shampoo all throughout my hair. I like to curl my hair in a beachy waves look so that when I do this, even though it's not super curled, it still looks nice and still looks put together. I will leave a hair tutorial down below of my sister actually, and that is the hair tutorial that I use to curl my hair on the days where I do curl it. So after the dry shampoo, I just brush it out, make sure it's not tangled, and then style it with my hands, basically kind of work it, set it into place, and then I apply some hairspray to set it, and that is all I do to get ready in the mornings. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this makeup and hair tutorial. This is definitely a different type of video for me, but I thought it was fun and it was very much requested. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! If you guys want to order from The Honest Company, I will have a link in the description down below, a referral link. If you use that link, you can get $10 off your first order, which is super, super helpful. So use that link, get $10 off, and I hope that you guys like this. Like I said, I've never used these before, so I am going to try it out for this month, and then after I try them out for a month, I am going to do a review video on how we liked them.